Hello students, I hope you're doing well. In this quick video, I'm going to take you on a tour of our course. So when you enter the course, you'll land on the home page. The home page is displaying a wiki page. Right now it's displaying our Welcome to Biology page. And then at the top here, you'll see the most recent announcements. Let's go to these wiki pages since I just mentioned them. This is basically, the first one you'll see is the one that's pinned as the front page, and if you want to see all the pages, click on View All Pages. And this is basically an expanded syllabus, a resource of all the documents and information for the course. So you can see that we have outlines for the units, we have pages that explain each assignment type in the class. We have pages with rubrics, there's your textbook, and these are all helpful links for using Canvas, etc. So let's go back up here. You have the recent announcements here, but you can also click on announcements. You should also be getting the announcements on your phone if you have the Canvas app loaded. So there's nothing showing right now because the welcome announcement will come up with this video in it. But there are two kinds of announcements that are always made every week. Announcements to references to expand your thinking, and then a schedule announcement. So let's go to the syllabus here. This is the complete syllabus, and the syllabus I sent to you via email a couple weeks ago is almost entirely accurate. I only changed a few things, but this one here in the class, this is the final draft, okay? So you'll see down here all of the assignments, etc. And then here's this schedule that goes through the entire semester. But each unit, I will have this highlighted in an announcement. And so you can access that information in two different ways. Now we're going to go into modules. So this first Getting Started module is just a lot of helpful information about how to use Canvas. Now we have some information about resources available to you at UCCS. Here's your textbook. And then we're going to go into the different assignment types. So notice this is not chronological. So that, it's chronological by assignment type, but it doesn't block out each week. That's why you need to be looking at those announcements and keeping track of these deadlines, which I have posted in every title. Okay, so regarding the discussions, we have two kinds of discussions. We have special topic discussions, which are open at the beginning of the week for 1 week, and it's just something of interest that you probably heard in the news, and it gives you time to start reading your textbook. Then in the following week 2 and 3 of a unit, we have a wiki discussion in which you are going to report back to us a small piece of information that you've studied from the textbook, and in the process together we will devise a study guide that you can use for our quizzing efforts. There is a rubric for the discussions. You need to make your original post. It needs to be original. Your words. They might be imperfect, but this is not copying a paragraph from the textbook and posting it into the discussion. And know that I take this very, very seriously. You writing your posts is you learning. So if you just copy, then you're doing absolutely nothing. And I run all written word delivered by students through Turnitin to make sure that they are original. I expect that you will engage each other. You will make 3 posts to your peers per discussion on at least 2 different days per week. And in these posts, you're going to expand the knowledge, you're going to ask questions. You can certainly make posts that are just congratulatory and supportive, but they need to be posts 4, 5, 6, beyond the 3 posts that are graded. And then finally, here are those quantity criteria again. There are deadlines for your first post and your reply post, and those are in the titles of all the discussions. Make 1 original post by the first Tuesday in a discussion, and 3 follow-up posts by Friday of the 1 week special topic discussions or by the second Tuesday of the wiki discussions. I want you to use your textbook. You should always have a citation to your textbook at the end of your discussion post because that should be your primary reference. The only exception from this would be if you, in a reply post, went down some rabbit hole learning about a specific topic and you posted something from a scientific magazine or a scientific organization's website, then you could cite that in your reply post. Now, notice here, I want you to tell us exactly where in the textbook you were reading to compose your post. So tell us the section number references. Okay, let's go back here to modules. So notice you can also go to discussions using this left toolbar. And the discussions that we're currently working in will be pinned up here. And, you have to make your final post by Friday or Tuesday, but all discussions close on Saturdays. And once Saturday passes, then the discussion will move down into an area that is closed for comments. And then notice that there are no... The discussions are not locked down. You could write your original posts for any of these units well beyond the week that we're working in those discussions. You will still have to reply to your peers during that week when the discussion is open. But feel free to work ahead and write your original posts whenever you have time. So going back up here to modules, we just talked about the discussions. Now let's talk about the portfolios. Again, here you see the very first page is a wiki page, and actually there are 3 wiki pages of information about the portfolio. I have other videos that describe the portfolio, so I'm not going to take the time to do it here, but in a very, very brief nutshell, every unit you will submit an artifact for your portfolio. Notice it's only worth 20 points. This is basically a homework assignment of your own design. It's not a term project. Collectively, it's a term project, and they all have deadlines of the last day of the week, but I really hope that you will engage in this throughout the semester and seek advanced feedback from me. Now, finally, you have a quiz for every unit. And basically, this is a big part of your grade, but there are some very flexible parameters around it. So there are 10 multiple choice questions from each chapter, and these are huge test banks. You can take each quiz as many times as you want, and the highest score will be retained. Furthermore, if you miss this deadline, there is no penalty. Notice that I really am trying to set this class up so it doesn't interfere with whatever you're doing in your major, because most students who take this class are upperclassmen. This is a requirement, and don't let it mess up your final semester as a senior if that's what you are. Follow these deadlines. Look, you'll be done 2 weeks before the semester ends, and this is my gift to you, okay? I don't want you to be worrying about biology when you have other work to do to graduate or to finish out the semester in the classes that are in your major. So, that was modules. We made it all the way through this. Remember that this is not giving you a week play-by-play. This is showing you all the assignments that are due in each of these 3 categories of assignments. There are also links for these things over here. So the discussions, the quizzes, and there are those pages again. And all the portfolio drop boxes are here in modules. I disabled assignments, which is a link that you might see in another class because it's redundant with my setup here. So that's it, 9 minutes and 43 seconds. Please leave me a comment in the YouTube channel so I know that you watch this. Okay, if you if you send me an email and ask me a question about what this course is about, I'm going to go to YouTube and I'm going to make sure that you left me a comment there first, that you watched my welcome video. Okay, I'll see you. Thanks.